Audi is facing an intense financial crisis that could jeopardize its future in Formula One. With mounting debts and internal struggles, the German carmaker is scrambling to stay afloat. Will their ambitious F1 project survive, or is Audi's entry into the sport already in serious doubt? Let's dive into the details of this high-stakes situation. The Audi F1 team has been making significant moves as they prepare for their official entry into Formula One in 2026. Earlier this year, it was announced that Audi would fully buy out the Sauber team, taking control of 100% of the team. However, the journey hasn't been smooth for the team so far. The 2024 season has been tough for Audi's new works team, with performance resembling that of HRT in 2021. They have struggled to compete, with their drivers finishing well below 20th place in the driver standings. It seems like they're having difficulty finding any momentum, and there's little hope of turning things around in the short term. Instead of investing heavily in the current car, Audi is saving money for the 2026 season when new regulations take effect. The team can only begin developing the 2026 car in January 2025. This means that while Sauber may not perform well this season, the real excitement will be in 2026, when Audi's full investment in their new car will be evident. Audi's strategy for now is to focus on their engine department and improve their facilities to be ready for the 2026 season. They are making sure they have the tools and infrastructure to hit the ground running. At their Nürburgring site, Audi is already working with 22 state-of-the-art test benches and high-tech development tools. This will lay the foundation for a genuine F1 factory team that will be prepared to challenge the competition in 2026. Audi F1 progress update amid financial struggles. Further, Audi has shared an update on their Formula One project, and the progress has been promising. Adam Baker, Audi Formula Racing CEO, mentioned that after just 2 years of development, the Audi power unit, comprising a combustion engine, electric motor, battery and control electronics, is already running dynamically on the test bench. The team has successfully simulated race distances, achieving significant milestones that give the team confidence in their efforts. However, there are aspects Audi is not revealing. CEO Baker hasn't gone into detail about the difficulties involved in creating an F1 engine, nor has he addressed the fact that 2 key figures leading the project were fired. Additionally, there are reports of major financial challenges facing Audi's parent company, Volkswagen. In October, Volkswagen made headlines when it announced plans to close at least 3 factories in Germany, resulting in thousands of layoffs and a 10% pay cut for workers. The cuts, deeper than expected, come as the company struggles with weak sales and slow progress in the electric vehicle sector, facing increasing competition from Chinese manufacturers. Volkswagen needs to save about 30 billion euros, $31.5 billion USD, to stay competitive. These financial difficulties are partly due to the aftermath of the 2015 diesel emissions scandal, which rocked the company. The scandal involving cheated emissions tests on diesel vehicles caused Volkswagen stocks to plummet 20% in one day. The company was hit with billions in fines and has yet to recover fully, making these cost-cutting measures necessary for survival. Despite being one of the world's largest car manufacturers, Volkswagen is still dealing with the long-term effects of the crisis. Moreover, the company is now selling 500,000 fewer cars annually in Europe compared to before the pandemic, and these financial setbacks are hitting hard. As you might already know, running an F1 team is incredibly costly. While it might not be as expensive as 30 billion euros, it still requires a substantial investment. Industry insiders are privately acknowledging that Audi is struggling to justify the significant cost of their F1 development program. This level of investment is crucial for the team to remain competitive in the medium to long term, particularly with their entry into Formula One in 2026. However, with Volkswagen facing ongoing financial challenges, the Audi F1 team desperately needs additional support to keep the project moving forward. In an effort to secure funding, Audi is turning to an all-too-familiar solution in the world of modern sports, seeking investment from the Middle East. Audi is on the verge of selling a stake in its Formula One team to the Qatar Investment Authority, QIA, the financial arm of the Qatari government. This deal is expected to help provide the necessary financial backing for the F1 project, but it will come at a cost. Audi is looking to sell around a third of their share in the team. When Audi finalized its 100% buyout of the Sauber team, the total deal was valued at €650 million. Now, the QIA is set to purchase approximately a third of the team for around €300 million, bringing the total value of the team to an estimated €900 million. This deal will help Audi navigate its financial struggles and ensure the success of its F1 team, but it also marks a significant shift in the team's ownership structure. QIA investment in Audi F1 team. The choice of the Qatar Investment Authority, QIA, as an investor in Audi's Formula One team should come as no surprise. Middle Eastern states, particularly those from the Arabian Peninsula, have been significantly increasing their investments in global sports, particularly Formula One, over the past few decades. The Gulf states already play a massive role in Formula One. Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and the UAE are not only hosting multiple F1 races, but also have substantial stakes in major F1 teams. The QIA owns a majority share in McLaren, a significant part of the Aston Martin team, and now will hold a minority share in Audi's F1 team. This growing influence in the sport shows the commitment these nations have to shaping the future of F1 racing. In addition to its direct involvement in F1 teams, the QIA also has significant financial ties to Audi's parent company, Volkswagen. Qatar already owns 17.1% of the shares in the Volkswagen Group, creating an even stronger connection between the Qatari government and Audi's F1 ambitions. This connection likely paved the way for the QIA's involvement in Audi's F1 journey. With the official announcement of the deal expected soon, it's clear that Audi will retain ownership of the F1 team. However, the financial backing and resources required to run the operation are likely to be provided by the Qataris. Reports suggest that the QIA is prepared to invest up to €1 billion into Audi's F1 project, signaling a strong financial drive that could propel the team to success when they join F1 in 2026. If the deal goes as planned, there's a strong possibility that Qatar Airways could become the headline sponsor for Audi's F1 team. This would align perfectly with Qatar's growing influence in Formula One, further strengthening the connection between the Qatari state and Audi's F1 ambitions. In fact, if the deal turns out to be even larger than expected, given the financial struggles of Volkswagen, there's a chance we could see a team named Qatar Audi F1C on the grid in 2026. This would represent a major shift in the team's identity, with Qatar's financial backing taking a leading role in the team's future. Challenges in Audi's engine development. Despite the advancements in Audi's engine development, including state-of-the-art test benches and power units simulating race distances, there are significant hurdles. The engine facility in Neuburg, Germany, is facing staffing shortages that are hampering progress. Audi is struggling to recruit the highly skilled engineers and mechanics required to get their F1 engine plant up to full speed. This shortage of specialized staff is having a direct impact on the development timeline for their 2026 engine. As a result, Audi is now believed to be behind schedule in preparing for their 2026 debut. The tight timeline for F1 engine development means that every day counts, and with the current staffing limitations, Audi could struggle to meet the necessary milestones. There's a limited pool of engineers with the expertise to work on F1 engines, making it even harder for Audi to ramp up production at their facility. If the Qataris make a larger scale investment, they may buy the engine plant from Audi, which would solve the staffing problem. Audi has struggled to recruit the necessary talent for its F1 engine development, so if Qatar takes control of the plant, they could hire the experts needed to speed up the process. Given Renault's engine plant in Viry, France is closing, many skilled staff might be looking for new opportunities. It's possible Audi could recruit from Renault's operations, where former employees could be persuaded to join Audi's team with the right wage packages. The immediate future for Audi's F1 ambitions looks challenging. Volkswagen's financial difficulties, along with the challenges Audi faces in their engine development and staffing, cast a shadow over their plans. The upcoming 2025 season could be tough for the Sauber team, which will be crucial for Audi's performance as they gear up for 2026. With drivers like Nico Hülkenberg and Gabriel Barretto, the team is set for a difficult year. Looking ahead to 2026, Audi's F1 debut is still uncertain. The engine department's lack of staff and the delayed development process raise concerns about their ability to compete at a high level. While Audi has a history of success in motorsport, the staffing issues, high-profile firings, and overall delays at the engine factory make it hard to predict how they will perform when they hit the grid. There was a lot of excitement about Audi's F1 entry, but the path forward is clouded with challenges. How they address these issues in the next few years will determine whether they can live up to expectations in 2026. So what do you think of the massive financial pressure of Audi? Comment below your views and subscribe for more such videos.